Hello everyone and welcome back once again to the Bible. Each week we read out one chapter of the book of Proverbs. Apologies for last week being a little bit late. It's now a week late, so just ignore last week, it didn't happen. So, let's get on to it. Proverbs chapter 3. Now, of course, the obligatory warning. If you're not wanting to listen to the Bible, this is not the video for you. Watch out. So you better change the video to something else, like XCOM or Deus Ex or Eve or anything else that comes for free on KonfluxGames channel. So enjoy the content, it's there to be enjoyed, and enjoy this if you're up for it. So let's get to it. Proverbs chapter 3. Nothing else compares with wisdom is the tagline that my Bible gives it. My son, never forget the things I've taught you. If you want a long and satisfying life, carefully follow my instructions. Never forget to be truthful and kind. Hold these virtues tightly. Write them deep within your heart. If you want favour with both God and man, and want a reputation for good judgment and common sense, then trust the Lord completely. Don't ever trust yourself. In everything you do, put God first, and He will direct you and crown your efforts with success. Don't be conceited, sure of your own wisdom. Instead, trust and reverence the Lord, and turn your back on evil. And when you do that, you will be given renewed health and vitality. Honour the Lord by giving Him the first part of all your income, and He will fill your barns with wheat and barley, and overflow your wine vats with the finest wines. Young men, do not resent it when God chastens and rebukes you, for His punishment is a proof of His love. Just as a father punishes his son, he delights in to make him better, so the Lord corrects you. The man who knows right from wrong and has good judgment and common sense is happier than the man who is immensely rich. For such wisdom is far more valuable than precious jewels. Nothing else compares with it. Wisdom gives a long good life, riches, honour, pleasure, peace. Wisdom is a tree of life to those who eat her fruit. Happy is the man who keeps on eating it. The Lord's wisdom founded the earth. His understanding established all the universe and space. The deep fountains of the earth were broken open by His knowledge, and the skies poured down rain. Have two goals, that is wisdom. Have two goals, wisdom, that is knowing and doing the right thing, and common sense. Don't let them slip away, for they fill you with living energy and bring you honour and respect. They keep you safe from defeat and disaster, from stumbling off the trail. With them on guard, you can sleep without fear. You need not be afraid of disaster or the plots of wicked men, for the Lord is with you. He protects you. Don't withhold repayment of your debts. Don't say, some other time, if you can pay now. Don't plot against your neighbour. He is trusting you. Don't get into needless fights. Don't envy violent men. Don't copy their ways. For such men are an abomination to the Lord, but He gives His friendship to the godly. The curse of God is on the wicked, but His blessing is on the upright. The Lord mocks at mockers, but helps the humble. The wise are promoted to honour, but fools are promoted to shame. And that concludes Proverbs chapter 3. What I like about this particular chapter is that it actually defines wisdom. A lot of people talk about wisdom, but don't actually tell you what it means. It can be quite a nebulous word, but as far as the Bible is concerned, wisdom is an active thing. It's not like, oh, you're wise, you know things, very mysterious. Wisdom is knowing the right thing and doing it. It's a practical application of knowing what to do. So knowing the right thing and doing it, that's what wisdom is according to the Bible. And I think that's a good thing to go for. As the chapter says, wisdom and common sense, they go a long way. So thank you for listening. Next week we'll have Proverbs chapter 4 in about, let's see, how many weeks? After about 5 or 6 more weeks, we'll start going into the actual individual verse per Proverbs, like the actual individual stanzas. But for now we're going to more paragraph form, and that's fine too. So thank you for listening. When we come back next week, there will be more Proverbs. God be with you. Have an awesome week. Happy Mother's Day if you're a mum. And don't do what I did and get your mum nothing. Thanks for listening.